Plaintiff LaShawna McWilliams says the defendant, who is her sister, is an irresponsible alcoholic, and she throws money away by getting her hair done every other day. LaShawna claims the defendant should be saving money and staying home to take care of her 3 children, and LaShawna is suing her today for breach of contract. Defendant Vontessa Harris says she has never gotten along with LaShawna because when they were younger, she told people that Vontessa was adopted because of Vontessa's complexion. Vontessa denies owing LaShawna for anything.
Start with you.
Yes. My sister and I, we never was close. And all I ever tried to do was help her out. But she's basically a glamour girl. All she wants to do is change up on her hairdos every other day.
I do it myself.
Oh.
She's an alcoholic, basically. She blows her money on alcohol. Instead of saving up to better her life for her and her 3 kids, she blows her money.
Wow, really?
On everything, clothes, hairdos. I mean, just totally vain.
You're throwing me off. You say she's glamorous.
Yes.
Exactly.
You say she wears fancy hairdos.
Exactly.
Exactly. But Your Honor.
Yet, you seem a little glamorous today.
Exactly.
You have the fancy hairdo today, and you say she's an alcoholic.
Yes.
That is a contradiction.
Exactly.
Alcoholics don't have the fancy hairdos. They just don't comb it. That gets in the way of that drinking, and they certainly don't look glamorous.
Exactly.
But go ahead.
But Your Honor, one thing about it, I don't change up every other day, and I'm not vain. She's vain. Okay? She need to get her life together.
What's wrong with her life?
She's a smart girl, but she make bad choices.
Like what?
She stay out late.
How old is she?
She's grown, but she have 3 kids, you know.
How old are they?
Well, she have one that's 14, 12, and one about to be 1 year old.
1, okay.
Yes.
That 1
My
year old.
prerogative.
All right. She stays out all night with a 1-year-old at home.
Yes.
No.
What else?
That's not true.
Your Honor, okay, basically, I tried to help her.
Help her what?
Okay, get her life together. She called me.
She looks all right to me. Other than alcohol now and then.
Looks can be deceiving, Judge.
You take a nip? How often?
Well, you know what, Your Honor? I really have not been drinking as much after I had my child.
Good.
Ooh.
All right.
Okay.
You give me some background.
Thank you. We haven't got along much at all due to the fact that growing up, she always told everybody that I was adopted, and I never was. We have the same mother and the same father. She disowned me because my skin is darker than hers.
I know you're not color struck. Did you do that?
Yes.
That is not true. That is not true.
I know you never did
No, I
that.
love my sister.
You never disowned her, say she was adopted.
Are you gonna back in court?
No.
Miss McWilliams?
I never done that. Never.
I hope not. I don't believe you.
Really?
Go ahead. I don't believe she would do
Well,
that.
I wouldn't.
I don't believe that woman would say that about her sister
Always,
just because she
always.
got more white in her than you. Don't believe it.
Well, Your Honor, believe it.
Go ahead.
She making it seem as if I am not a good person, and that is true. That is very untrue. It's false. Because first and foremost, I got my education. I went to college. I wrote a book.
Really?
I had a job drawing blood as a phlebotomist. Good pay. How is that off track, Miss Williams?
Like I said.
Hello.
Hello. Check. Hello.
Did you go to college?
No.
Never
Did
been.
you write a book?
Woo.
Did you draw blood as a, what you call it?
Phlebotomist.
Phlebotomist.
No.
Whoa.
No.
Now we
Probably
see who's
will take more of a
deceiving.
nip, too.
Thank
No,
you.
not true. Like I said, she's a smart girl. She just make bad choices. I
You
didn't
haven't
say she was
told me a bad
uneducated.
choice other than she goes out at night and leaves the 1-year-old with the 14-year-old, by the way,
And have
who
not
sounds
done that in
responsible.
over a year, Your Honor. Have not clubbed in a
Let's
year.
get to what you're suing her over.
Please.
$2,470.
Right.
How so? How does she owe you for that?
Okay. We both agreed to open up a tax business together.
What?
I am the certified tax preparer.
Irresponsible, alcoholic,
Whoa.
doesn't take care of her business, and you never got along.
Yeah. But all
So how does that equal business partners?
well, actually, Your
Because
Honor,
I'm the brains, Your Honor.
You have the license?
I am the certified tax preparer. I worked for Jackson Hewitt for over 3 years.
You certified?
Yes, I am.
All right, good. Glad to hear that. So what happened? You all agreed to go into business together. What were the terms?
we're going to split the expenses up. She paid me half towards the expenses. And she never did. She never paid me, left me with all the debts and obligations.
Okay. And that amounted to what?
$2,470.
So the entire amount must have been 24, 48, 49.
I have a breakdown, Your Honor.
Thank you. That's what we need.
49.
That's what we need.
And I have the lease.
See, you all are in the right business and we're in the wrong business to try and count. I'll be the first to admit lawyers can't count. Ma'am, let me hear from you.
Well, Your Honor, I'm not gonna decline the EFIN. The EFIN was a total of about $600, and I told her I split with that. Okay.
What's that, the employee file?
That it's like an identification number for the
Right.
business. But
Usually
it's
it's
a
called
catch.
employee identification number. But
EFIN is EFIN. It's a little different when you doing taxes at a business.
All right,
It's
tell
a little
him.
difference.
I knew it was different. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Okay. Okay, just get back on track.
Why do you only owe for that?
Well, because we did verbally agree towards that. Now, the
You
rest,
didn't agree to go into business with her?
yes, I did.
And what was to be your percentage of the business, ownership?
Well, see, it's tricky because, see, when you do taxes.
No, it's not tricky.
It
When
really-
you go into business, you say
50%.
you own half and I own half. Or you own
it's supposed to be
20%, I own
50%.
80%.
It's
Pardon?
supposed to be 50%. Every return that we process, we split it evenly 50%. The only thing is we didn't make it that far.
So you said, I ain't paying nothing. We didn't make any money. Even though we started out as 50% partners, this isn't making any money. So I'm backing out and I ain't giving you a dime.
No, we never done the business. That's what I'm saying.
Yes,
We
you
just
did.
never got near.
You agree that you all started the business because you agree you owe for the document that starts the business.
Yes.
So you did go into business because you agree that you owe 50% of that, the starting the business document. So if you now understand that by agreeing that you owe for the EFIN, and this was to organize and file the transaction incorporating the business.
At that moment.
Right. So when you started, you were 50-50.
Exactly.
Did she agree to let you out of your 50% share?
I will only hope. But no.
Did she? That's what yeah. You start up a business with someone. You all obligate yourselves to all these things. And then you say, well, this isn't working out well, so I'm not going to pay my share. You pay it all.
It kind of end up that way. But
Pardon?
It kind of end up that way, but
The contract was to start a business together. So if it went well, if it went through the roof, you would want half then, wouldn't you?
yes, sir.
Right, but since it went bad, you don't want to pay your half of the obligation. You think that's fair? Does that even sound fair to you? If it goes well, give me my half. If it doesn't go well, I ain't giving you a dime. You pay all of
Well,
it.
honestly, no. I'm going to take that back because if I wasn't there to actually help run the business, I would be very wrong to ask for some. But I wasn't there. That's the point I'm getting at.
Well, that's even
Had a
worse.
little
You weren't
fee.
even there to help her and to pile up the bills.
But can you ask her why?
I'll ask you why you left her there.
I sure would tell.
Why?
Because she's a Grinch sitting there looking like the innocent. She's not innocent. She's very mean, very controlling, and just.
What did you want to say? What else
Good
did
grief.
you want to say?
We also did a photo shoot for the business and a commercial. And also I have flyers with her face on it.
What do you say to the commercial and the flyers?
Well, if you look on that flyer, I look very unhappy. Now, do I or not? Now, I know I look beautiful.
That's your only defense? How about the commercial?
Okay, my voice isn't on it. It's just hers. Everything was her. I was even standing in the back on the picture.
So you're saying that to say what about the commercial? Did you approve of it?
No, my voice isn't on it.
That's not true, Your Honor.
What's not true?
What she's stating. Okay, I told her that she can do the commercial, you know, and she can do the voiceover and everything. She said, no, I'm gonna let you be in control of it. I'm just gonna give you half on that also. So I paid $800 for the commercial to be aired over the radio.
You said you told her not to do it, or you didn't approve it.
I didn't say not to do it. I just said I didn't approve it because after it was done, my voice wasn't on it.
She didn't mention it to you before? She didn't discuss it before? All right.
Oh, I did, Your Honor.
All right.
I told her she can do it.
Just be quiet.
Yes.
Because had she said, Judge, I didn't approve it and I told her not to do it, that means you will have spent money outside of the agreed budget for the business, and perhaps you would have been liable. Now, do you want to take your victory or you want to tell me some more?
I'll take my victory.
Thank you. $2,470. Have a good day.
I love my sister, and I want closure. You know, I just want to go past this, and I just want reconciliation. You know, I love her, and I just want my money. I want to help her, and I just want her to know that I'm there for her.
She helping me. I am fine. I'm fine.
Just pay me my money.